All right, we're back from the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Right now we're joined by Washington State wide receiver Vince Mayle. Vince, thanks for joining us. Why don't you just tell us how the first 2 days of practice have gone for you?
The first 2 days went pretty well. Getting adjusted to the NFL offenses, learning the terminology, how they're going to call plays, how they want you to line up, how the tempo, what they want. It's been going pretty good.
Your head must be swimming a little bit coming from that spread Mike Leach offense to an NFL system. I know there's a lot of learning to do. How are you taking it all in, all the changes and the scheme changes compared to what you went through at Washington State?
I'm just clearing my mind just so I can open up a new look and just forgetting everything that I learned at Washington State, and so I can figure out what I need to do here.
You come from a basketball background, right? So how do those basketball skills, how do they help you as a wide receiver? Are there some skills that translate between sports?
Well, getting open. With the basketball, when you're dribbling, you have a ball in front of you. So you know that spacing that you can create and the timing from the defender in your route, and when you're running your route. So when you get up on the defender, you know when to make a move because there's a ball in front of you and you don't want the defender to take it from you.
What do you think your biggest attribute is that you bring to an NFL team or an NFL roster? Is size, physicality? What do you think you can bring to a team?
Being versatile. I can pretty much play a lot on the field with my size-wise. I can play inside receiver, outside receiver. I can run with the smaller guys. Special team-wise, I can pretty much just be put anywhere and be able to compete.
Why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about the transition from basketball to football? How'd that come about? Who recommended you to make the switch, and just how that decision was made?
Well, my high school coaches, they convinced me to play football. It's not really much of a transition because both ball skills, grabbing rebounds, that's basically a jump ball in the air. And just playing basketball, getting the defender off you is just similar to playing against the DB.
Is there something you're hoping to prove this week before the week's over? Something you want to show scouts or yourself or anybody else?
I'm really just looking to improve everything. There's not one thing I can pinpoint it on. But, if there's one thing I can pinpoint it on, it's just showing that I can learn a new offense and play all over the field instead of just one side.
Have you found that the terminology is completely different from the offense you were at Washington State to the one that they're showing you today?
Yeah, the terminology is completely different. So I'm in the huddle listening more. Never been in the huddle, so that's new. So it's just listening to the full play in the huddle instead of just looking at a signal. That's a little bit different.
In the offense you came in at Washington State, you said you didn't huddle, so how would the play come in? Would it be the flashcards on the sidelines, hand signals? How would you know what route to run on which play?
Our quarterback would call the plays from the line. Leach would give him an idea, and pretty much Connor would look at the defense and check the call.
And how fast were you trying to be, like between plays? Was it 15 seconds, 10 seconds? How quick were you guys trying to go?
There was no speed. We were just lining up, getting set, letting the defense show what they were going to give us.
And then just finally, what's it mean for you to be down here at the Senior Bowl competing against all the top talent, and just your thoughts on the whole experience so far?
It just means a lot. I feel like I'm blessed to get this opportunity to show my talents against other top seniors in the country.
All right. That's it.